Why Amy Roloff feels it's time to move on from LPBbabliu family feud. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. The Little People, Big World matriarch Amy Roloff is fed up with watching her ex-husband and children fight over Roloff Farms. Amy has not lived on the farm since she sold Matt Roloff her 32 acres back in August 2020. However, she still interacts with the entire family on a daily basis and is sickened by what she is seeing. On Halloween, Amy took to her Instagram Live to share that this has been an exceptionally tough pumpkin season for her due to the absence of her son Zach Roloff and his wife, Tori Roloff. Along with Zach and Matt, Jeremy Roloff has also been involved in the feud, although he appears to still be on speaking terms with his very controversial father. Amy noted that the farm was like a seventh member of the family. Even the children who are not on the show, Molly and Jacob Roloff, have been negatively impacted by the falling out. Matt Roloff has tried to manipulate the LPBbabliu fan base. Zach and Matt have been arguing since last season, and fans are very confused by their rift. For years, the patriarch has stated that he would be extremely unhappy to sell the farm to anyone outside the Roloff family. Over multiple seasons, Matt preached that his only wish was for one of his sons to take over Roloff Farms. In earlier days, Jeremy had always expressed interest, but later on, Zach finally took the leap, only to be price gouged and swatted down. Last season, LPBbabliu fans watched as Zach accused Matt of trying to make himself look good to the fan base, with words that were misguided and false. During a post by Matt, he revealed his side of the story and tried to blame Zach and Jeremy for being unwilling to purchase the farm. Zach went as far as to accuse Matt of purposefully manipulating talk fans. The newest season of Little People, Big World is underway, and the father and son are still very much on the outs. However, Jeremy bought a farm only 8 minutes from Matt, and Jacob Roloff recently moved back onto his father's land to help out. Sadly, Amy has had to watch the family divide continue to grow. She is worried that the drama may have caused too much damage to repair. For now, Amy is trying to keep her cool, but deep down, fans know that she will always take her children's sides. Jacob Roloff addresses contradictions of living on family farm after leaving LPBbabliu. Jacob Roloff isn't too bothered by what others think about his living situation. On Sunday, March 30, Roloff addressed the so-called contradictions of living on his family's farm after leaving their reality series, Little People, Big World. Contradictions are sharpening, Roloff, 28, wrote via Instagram. This spring marks 10 years since I got my money from the show I was on for over 10 years of my life. I was 18 and finally had the agency to not sign the contract, so I didn't, and promptly left home mostly due to disgust for the show and reality TV in general. He continued, I used that money to build my world back again with my wife, rather than capitalize on it for all it was worth, for better or worse. Now I am grateful to live here Roloff Farms as an adult with my wife and son, growing things and stewarding the land, Roloff wrote. Raising my own kiddo doing the same things I used to do on the farm. Certainly, it has been insightful these last 4 years in a lot of ways, both materially learning equipment operation, my own growing style, the systems for farming, etc., and retrospectively, what is the farm without a TV crew? What can the farm be without TV? Roloff pointed to various moments in the year that are especially important to his family's farm. Pumpkin season is no doubt still huge for us, and we appreciate those loyal folks who make it out every year, he wrote. Looking forward to this upcoming season and more years to come. On that note, my dream would be that our farm can encourage a more localized community space instead of so heavily relying on out-of-town tourism. It has been fun meeting people from all over the world, but I'd also love to meet some more of our neighbors here in Oregon. He also looked ahead to the future and shared a few of his goals. What I want to do for as long as I am able is to emphasize and deepen a reform back to community-based agritourism, Roloff added, to contribute positively socially by growing edible food for the community and being an intermittent space for community gathering, creating useful things and being a useful space. Farmland is sacred now, especially in a world of nearly lost topsoil and diminishing nutrient density in our foods, he continued. And on a larger scale, with farmland all over the country being bought and developed, I am grateful for the opportunity to be where I am to steward this land the best I can. Always learning and growing. I can only hope we have this farm for another generation. Roloff left his family's series Little People, Big World soon after he turned 18 in 2014. In December 2020, his wife Isabel Sofia praised her husband after he said he had been molested while filming the show. Jill Duggar felt obligated to help family amid Josh Duggar molestation scandal. Shiny happy people revelations. When Jacob and I started dating, I got a taste of what being in the public eye means, the artist, 24, wrote via Instagram in December 2024. It was eye-opening to see that when you are in the public eye, you can't just post whatever you want anymore, because whatever you put out there will usually be followed by a tabloid or a blog talking about it, she continued. Not only that, but you'd also get hundreds of comments from strangers about your life and their opinions on it. This gave me anxiety, still does, but I noticed Jacob was curiously calm about it. I remember reading a few awful comments one day, and being the sensitive being I am thinking to myself, how does he do this? So I decided to ask him, Jacob, how does none of this bother you? Isabel added, and his response will never leave me, because it showcases the type of grounded, strong and solid person he is and always has been. Well, it simply doesn't bother me because I know who I am, and they don't. So let them talk. You are the most self-assured person I know, and I am in awe of you. You are free, my love. I am so proud of you. Talk responded to Roloff's allegations in December last year. Talk was just informed about an alleged encounter that occurred years ago involving a third party connected to the production of Little People, Big World, Talk said in a statement. We are saddened and troubled by this very serious allegation, and Talk will work cooperatively with the authorities. Our main focus remains on supporting the Roloff family during this very difficult time.